Hi, Memphis. This is Ryan Jones, National Civil Rights Museum Associate Curator and Historian, and you are watching Live at 9 on WR.
Good morning on this Thursday, August 8th. I thought it was Friday, but no, it's Thursday. Okay, welcome to Live at 9, where Memphis comes alive, along with your top news, weather with Todd Demers, and trending topics in Coffee with Corey. Here's a look at our guest lineup. This morning, we're continuing our special series for Black Business Month, highlighting the impact and contributions of Black-owned businesses in our community. We're joined by President and CEO of the Black Business Association of Memphis with Memphis Redbirds President and General Manager Craig Unger to talk about their collaboration honoring the legacy of the Negro Baseball League. Also, I Love Memphis blog content director Jalen Sochek is back with your top 3 things to do this weekend. And stay tuned for a cooking demonstration with Chef Stephen Leake from Southwest Tennessee Community College. He's making a smoked chicken salad pineapple boat and rosé sangria with mixed berry ice ring. Okay, we'll see that. But first, be sure to record the show so you never miss an episode, and connect with us online at our website, liveat9.tv. That's also our handle on social media. And topping the news here at 9, students in Arlington, Bartlett, Lakeland, and Collierville are among those returning to the classroom on this Thursday. And as families across the Mid-South mark the new school year with photos and posts online, authorities are urging you to use caution. Reporter Maya Owens explains why.
It's a time unlike any other. The excitement of heading back to school. Well, maybe not for the kids, but as parents, celebrating another year is thrilling.
We love sharing back to school photos of our kids. I'm included in that. But we must always remember that scammers are opportunists. They always take advantage of timely things.
And this time of year, those seemingly joyful back-to-school photos are often hidden with information scammers or predators are looking out for.
Your child's age, the school they attend, their height, their favorite foods. Why? Because scammers understand if the more they know about you, the more they can utilize your identity. And if it's not your identity, they are taking advantage of your child's identity because they have all that information.
The Better Business Bureau and law enforcement have been posting the do's and don'ts for parents ahead of their first day. Take, for example, Arthur here. You can see the name of his teacher, how old he is, and what school he goes to. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't celebrate at all. Take this sign, for example. No name, but a favorite subject. A little fun generic fact, and even a goal for the future.
You know, social media gives us an opportunity to connect with our family members and friends, but it's also open to many other individuals. So we always encourage parents and everyone in general to always be mindful of information you include.
She reminds people no matter what your privacy settings are, disclosing details like a child's full name, age, and school can put you and your child at risk. And sometimes even the background of the photo can expose information.
Yeah, it's great to share pictures, but don't share a picture of your house, right? With the number of your house on there. Share generic backgrounds. So for instance, you can stand your child next to a tree.
And that was Maya Owens reporting. The BBB is also warning parents to watch out for landmarks in the background because predators can use that to narrow down where you and your child could be. The bottom line, if you share something online, keep personal information to a minimum. And new in education matters this morning, a major update impacting nearly 18 million college students now starting the fall school year. The Department of Education announced a 2-month delay in the rollout of the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. This comes after last year's rollout was plagued by technical glitches caused by system errors and bugs. With applications now processing December 1st, the average $9,000 helping college students could make or break a student's future, causing uncertainty uncertainty about how to pay for tuition, books, and housing. Some students might not receive their money in time, leading to late payments or even holds on their accounts. Others could face tough choices about even enrolling in classes or picking the right school. To avoid these problems, be ready to apply as soon as the forms are available December 1st. For guidance through the process, contact the Federal Student Aid Information Center at 1-800-4FED-AID or visit fafsa.ed.gov. The attorneys general from all three Mid-South states, along with nearly a dozen others, are supporting a federal move to ban TikTok unless its parent company sells. The AGs from Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee joined a coalition asking the U.S. Court of Appeals in D.C. to uphold the national TikTok divest or ban legislation passed by Congress earlier this year. Those leaders are calling the app a national threat because when you log in, TikTok, the app, mines all of your other apps for details about you, the app's parent company. ByteDance sued the federal government following the law's passage, which gives them until January to sell TikTok or face that ban. And turning now to a major story developing overseas, authorities in Austria say they foiled a plot to attack Taylor Swift concerts scheduled in Vienna this week. Now, investigators say the pair appears to have been inspired by the Islamic State group and Al-Qaeda. According to officials, bomb-making materials were found at one of the men's homes, and one suspect confessed to planning to kill as many people as possible. Investigators have not released their identities, only that both suspects are from Austria and one is 19 years old, the other 17. All three of Swift's sold-out concerts have been canceled because of this plot. Swift and her team have not spoken publicly about the plot or canceled shows. She did release a statement saying how sad this could be. Many Americans are tasked with taking care of their loved ones while sacrificing their personal lives. These caregivers are struggling to continue this role that affects lives day in and day out. As Washington correspondent Basil John reports, they're looking for help.
Caregivers throughout the U.S. are faced with many challenges as they take care of their loved ones.
Most caregivers are not paid for their work and often don't have a choice in whether or not to provide care.
Pennsylvania Democrat Senator Bob Casey highlighted the hardships caregivers face, whether they look after their kids, parents, or other family members with disabilities.
Caregiving can be a role that provides great joy and great sorrow, sometimes in the same day or even in the same hour.
During the hearing, caregivers talked about the economic hardship that comes from the cost, quality, and availability of care.
What's a list of the most difficult challenges you have when it comes to caring for multiple family members?
Time, scheduling, and coordination of time.
Access to childcare is difficult. Affordable childcare is difficult, but quality childcare is difficult, right?
Casey called for federal action to help caregivers and ensure everyone has the care they need.
We must continue to invest in programs like home and community-based services.
The caregivers at the hearing agreed the government needs to put a plan together to get many caregivers out of poverty and build a sustainable home care system. Reporting in Washington, I'm Basil John.
A cloudy start to our Thursday, ushering in somewhat cooler temperatures across the greater Memphis area. To get the latest on what we can expect for the rest of the day, let's check in with weather expert Todd Demers. Welcome back, Todd. We missed you.
Thank you so much. Did you notice the slightly cooler, drier feel to the Mid-South air this morning?
Yes, and I'm looking forward to this weekend as well.
Boy, it's going to get even better, which is kind of surprising to hear for the middle of August, but I don't think we're going to get many complaints out of this. You're right about the cloudy skies this morning, but conditions certainly will be improving throughout the day. Big picture view here on Storm Tracker 3S. We have some heat advisories down to our south, very little for us, and even though you see some rain to the north of us, it's dissipating. The big story today will continue to be not only our great weather, but the really bad weather across the mid-Atlantic coastal states, where through the Carolinas they'll continue to deal with some rain from that tropical storm Debbie. Here we have the clean sweep and a very dry, stable weather pattern with very little in the way of heat index values to talk about over the next couple of days. Why? Why? Well, because the humidity is so low, and that's why it feels so comfortable out there. We've had one cold front move through, got another one on the way. That's going to just reinforce the dry air for the weekend. Highs will be nearing 90 this afternoon, but more mild weather is ahead. It sounds like Kanji's already had a little peek of that weekend forecast. She knows that we have some great weather ahead, which means it's perfect time to go out there and get the car washed, throw some wax on there, vacuum it out, get it all ready for the weekend. More on that forecast comes your way in just a minute.
All right, thank you, Todd. We have a special treat for you this Black Business Month. Every Thursday of the month, we are checking in with the Memphis Black Business Association President and CEO Ernest Strickland to highlight contributions of Black-owned businesses to our community. And he's back for part 2 of our series to talk about a unique collaboration between the BBA and the Memphis Redbirds. With that, Memphis Redbirds General Manager and CEO Craig Unger is here for this discussion. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having me.
I see you have your swag on here. So, Ernest, let's start with you. What does the BBA do, and how are you highlighting the sports industry this month?
So we're a 50-year-old trade organization providing technical assistance, support, all aspects of how can we help Black businesses do better, grow, and thrive here in the Memphis community so we can have a robust city.
Right. And so, Craig, let's talk about how this all came about. Because I was just talking to Ernest, and he said that you guys reached out.
Yeah, originally Ernest and I ran into each other at a Memphis Business Journal event earlier this year, and we were talking about the Red Sox night. We did this originally last year for the first time, but as we were coming into this year, we wanted to expand upon it, make it bigger, and with Major League Baseball recognizing the Negro League stats starting this year, we were going to do something bigger and better. And we kind of talked about it, and we exchanged business cards, and then when the timing was right, we reached out and said, we've got a date, we have a time, let's go, let's bring this all together.
That's why they say in person is kind of a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's talk history here. So in 1920, the Martin brothers built Martin Stadium at Lewis Park on Iowa Avenue between what's now Crump and Danny Thomas Boulevards. You have this on the Redbirds website right now. Now, that made the Red Sox one of the few baseball clubs in the Negro League with their own ballpark. Ernest, how does this history connect to Black entrepreneurship today, particularly in sports and entertainment?
So the Martin brothers, they gave us the blueprint. You know, think about it. Let's reverse engineer. They took education, they had opportunity, they were able to land into a high-paying career, and they parlayed that into business ownership and real estate development. That is the formula. And so today we're looking to replicate that formula with our industries in sports and entertainment. But the whole blueprint that they laid out is what we want to recreate.
Love it. Okay, and so Craig, the Memphis Redbirds, you guys are going to be playing as the Memphis Red Sox on August 10th, right? Let's walk through what people can expect and why you felt that this was an important thing to do.
Well, I think for us, you know, when you look at the history of the Memphis Red Sox, here as Ernest talked about, is they were one of the most successful Negro Leagues teams going through there. They lasted over 20 years when many teams would fold after a few years. They weren't always super successful on the field, but they did have a championship in 1938, and that's what we're going to do on Saturday night is we're going to recognize that championship. We're going to have a special presentation before the game. The players are going to be wearing these jerseys, which are replicas of what the players wore in that period. We're going to have special hats that are actually the authentic, you know, to the style, exactly what the Memphis Red Sox wore. So official team issued hats. We're going to auction the jerseys off after the game. So the game will be on Saturday night. Game time's at 6:35. I would expect people to be there a little bit early, be there about 6 o'clock if you want to see the pregame ceremony and what we're going to do before the game to honor the Red Sox. And then throughout the game, there will be special things. Tickets start at just $10.
Oh,
and they're available right now on our website at memphisredbirds.com. We have a special sale going on for WREG viewers. $10, you can get a ticket. Come to the game this weekend and enjoy. That sale will be going on until midnight tonight, so you got plenty of time to get those tickets.
Wow, that's so exciting. And so basically the whole community is invited to come out. And Ernest, this is one of several events that the BBA is featuring. And can you just talk about what else is going on other than this for the BBM?
Yeah, August is National Black Business Month, and so this is our special month. In addition to the 10th with the Redbirds, we're having on the 23rd, Soul Connection, a conversation with David Porter at Stax Museum, another history that we need to really highlight and elevate. And then on the 24th of August is the grand finale. It will be our Building Wealth in the Black Community Symposium taking place at the Graceland Exhibition Center.
And can I just point out, you know, just seeing, when I came in to sit down here on the red couch, I said, you know, it's just amazing to see two powerhouses, you know, coming together from two different spaces, just in a time when we're seeing so much division in the world. Can you just speak to what it is about just working together?
You know, sports is the great unifier, right? Is everyone in a city, no matter who you are, you can come together and cheer for your local team and cheer for whether it's the Grizzlies, the Redbirds, you know, whatever that may be. And I think that's part of what this is that when you look back at the history and what baseball has been in the city of Memphis, that there's been near continuous baseball since the 1880s, you know, right now, with the recognition of these stats, the Memphis Red Sox were the original major professional sports team in Memphis. You know, with the Major League Baseball.
Wait a minute. How did I not realize that?
Well, this is new. So Major League Baseball recognized this year the stats of the Negro Leagues as being official Major League stats. So that brought on, you know, where the championships and the players. Like there's a new batting champion, a new leader in all-time Major League Baseball who played only in the Negro Leagues. And that is, you know, that is, I think, is important of looking at, you know, baseball brings people together. It's a great social sport where you can come out and you can sit next to your friends and talk to them and enjoy the game. And I think for us too, it's an opportunity to recognize the Memphis Red Sox. You know, it's I don't want to say it's not a forgotten time, but there's been a new renewed interest in it. And I think that a lot of people don't realize the history of the Memphis Red Sox, what it has meant to this community, and the people that have come here. There have been 3 Baseball Hall of Famers that played for the Red Sox. So there's a lot of history here, and we're ready to celebrate it and talk about it.
All right, everybody, fill that park August 10th. Thank you, Ernest and Craig.
Thank you.
Ernest, we'll see you back here next Thursday. And there is more Live at 9 coming your way. This morning, we will help you make plans for the weekend. Head to the kitchen with Chef Stephen Leake. Plus, explain how one ice cream company is encouraging folks to vote. All that and more coming up. Welcome back to Live at 9. We are glad you stayed with us. The weekend is getting closer and we want to know about the weather. Super overcast here down on the Mississippi River. Weather expert Todd Demers giving us a look ahead. Hi, Todd.
That was kind of pessimistic.
Well, it's overcast, but I like it because that means cooler.
That's right. It's not going to warm up. Yesterday, we only hit 84 for the high temperature.
Wow.
And I thought you were going to say Friday Eve for just a moment there.
I thought it was Friday this morning. I'm so annoyed. And then you were like, no, it's Thursday.
Yeah. So I was the bearer of bad news this morning, and I fully apologize for that.
No.
Here in the Mid-South, here are those clouds that Kanji was just talking about. She is absolutely right. It is a cloudy start to our day. However, it is going to be a sunny finish to the day. These clouds are not going to be hanging around all day long, but we will be seeing them helping to keep the temperatures down just a bit. Big picture view here on Storm Tracker 3S, continuing to keep a close eye on the remnants of that tropical system Debbie, which, by the way, is still producing a lot of rain. It's still a tropical storm with 45-mile-an-hour winds. They're dealing with windy and wet conditions, and you can see the wind damage reports, the flooding reports coming in. They've had to do some water rescues out there as well. This storm system made landfall across Florida, North Florida, South Georgia, then it went back out into the Atlantic. Now it's made its way back inland over the Carolinas, and it's heading up towards the north and northeast. So if you're doing some traveling, you may want to investigate before you head on out, because you will be dealing with some delays, I believe, with the airlines. You better check ahead. Storm Tracker 3S still showing that northerly flow across the area, and that's from our latest cold front, and we have another cold front on the way. 84 was your high on Wednesday. Today, 92 and 74 are the norms. I think we're going to be at or below normal for highs as northerly winds are keeping that humidity down and making for some very comfortable conditions. And when I checked out the winds over the next couple of days, they're going to be staying out of the north across the Mid-South, allowing for that drier, cooler feeling breeze to continue across the area. So while the hour-by-hour forecast keeps us mainly in the 80s, there will be an occasional 90-degree reading to report. By daybreak tomorrow, though, look at these numbers. Clearing skies, light winds, radiational cooling. We're down in the mid and upper 60s by daybreak, back in the mid and upper 80s for high temperatures tomorrow. So the storm system is going to continue to track up towards the north. Our next little cold front's pushing through the area. That's right, the reinforcing cold front. High pressure building in, keeping the weather fairly dry for us over the next several days. Rain chances are likely to return by the time we get to Sunday night, but the heat won't be returning until Monday or Tuesday. That hot weather is going to continue to hold back to the west or down to the south. So when it comes to the 7-day forecast, we are going to be sunny and warm, but less humid with those northerly winds. And we were just talking about the Redbirds in AutoZone Park, and the next 4 games are right here downtown Memphis, and the weather is going to be spectacular for those games. Our next cold front will allow the temperatures to drop into the mid 80s as we make our way through the weekend, and with that lower humidity and minimal rain chances, I think your outdoor plans are looking fantastic. Remember, enjoy it while you can. This is the middle of August here in the Mid-South, and we're right back up in the mid-90s by the time we get to the middle of next week. Live at 9 continues in just a moment.
With great weather expected this weekend, you're going to want to make some plans to go along with that. The content director of the I Love Memphis blog is our go-to when it comes to making those plans. And when we talked about the good weather just now, Jalen Sochik was shaking her head. Yeah, she's back with all the details. Good morning.
Yes, we deserved this good weather weekend. We have deserved this. We put our time in the summer.
Yes, it has been absolutely too much. And so now with this break, take us into Friday.
Yeah, let's make sure we're doing something this weekend and get out and enjoy it. So Friday is the official kickoff of Elvis Week here in Memphis. And of course, we know that Graceland has a million things going on. They'll do meet and greets, Q&As, concerts, tribute artist performances. But outside of the gates of Graceland, there's also a lot of cool things that'll be happening in Memphis. So I was on Beale Street last night. The tribute artists are already taking over the bars and performing there. I saw them at Alfred's, and you kind of stop because you're just not used to seeing it that often. But one place I want to really point out is Hernando's Hideaway, which is a really cool old school honky tonk right next to Graceland. They'll have a ton of performances beginning Friday night.
Okay, and so, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people with those big sideburns, and I also want to show something here that Corey Ventura just mentioned. Do you see that person right there? That may or may not be a Jalen Sochik smashing a guitar. This is on your Twitter.
Yes. Yeah.
What is happening here?
That was for the 901 FC game on Saturday. So, you know, they kick off the matches with a guitar smash. So we did it in honor of the blog's 15th anniversary and just a personal dream of mine.
Yeah,
right. Came to fruition.
Smash something. Yes. So anyway, we just had to just share that with you guys.
It's still in my trunk in the parking lot.
Broken?
I should have brought it in here. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I'll put it in like a little frame or something.
Okay. That is so funny. Okay. So let's see. What's happening Saturday?
Saturday is Chicken and Beer Festival, so this will be happening at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium from 6 to 10. Tickets are about $42, and then they also do a designated driver ticket, so half the price. But you do have to pay because it benefits Merge Memphis, who does great work feeding the hungry here in Memphis.
Yeah.
But it sounds exactly what it sounds like. It is beer and chicken. So when you buy a ticket, you get a little souvenir glass. You can go around, try a bunch of different beers, and then local vendors with restaurants will be there serving a chicken-forward meal. And then you will have to purchase the chicken as part of it. But really cool. I think events at the stadium are always so cool to be on the ground. And then right now it's really cool because you can see that construction up close and front.
Yeah, the hole. We have the hole in our stadium. Yeah, so, yeah, and I've been watching that real-time camera to see just all the
it's crazy
development that's going on there. But chicken and beer is an interesting thing, you know.
I mean, that's like my favorite food group.
Yep, it's a food group. Okay, so what's happening Sunday?
Sunday is going to be like a beat the heat, bring the heat, thrills and spills at Mid-South Hobbies. And this is going to be a free family fun thing to do beginning at 11. We just featured Mid-South Hobbies on the blog not too long ago, and I had never heard about them, and they've been around for decades. They're on Summer. It is a giant kind of superstore of all things hobbies. So for and all different versions of it, you know, if you're crafts, remote controls, puzzles, board games. But something they did really cool recently is they built these outdoor RC remote control tracks. So you can either go there and race your own, or you can test out theirs, buy them there, and then this Sunday, they'll start their races, and they'll be doing it every other Sunday through October. So it's like you can either come and watch or you can compete. You just have to reach out to them on through their Facebook group if you want to compete.
See, this is why anyone who is just arriving in Memphis, or even someone like me who's been here for 20 years follows you, because how did I not hear about that?
And I mean, this business has been around for 30 years. I had no idea either, and it's super cool.
Okay, QR code.
Yep, if you scan the QR code, you'll get all the information for the mentioned events, plus there's a lot going on this weekend. So there's 20 plus at least more events on this guide for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A whole variety of things to do, live music, free events, kid events. It's all in there, and we update this every Wednesday.
And everything that was shared today is there as well. Thank you so much, and keep smashing.
If you want me back, I'll be there.
Okay. Still to come, learn about a faster way to get help in an emergency situation at just the touch of a button. Plus, why a trip to a state park in Arkansas really paid off for one man. Oh no, did he get the diamonds I was digging for that I didn't find? That's coming up on Live at 9.
We're back on Live at 9. Now, here's Kanji.
In an emergency, every second counts. Many of us wear a smartwatch or carry a smartphone, but do you know how to use them to call for help? Rich DeMuro shows us shortcuts that can come in handy when you need them most.
If you need help fast, here's how to use the shortcut on your device to dial 911. On Samsung phones, press the side button 5 times. By default, you'll have to swipe up to confirm dialing 911, but you can make it immediate in the settings. On Google Pixel, press the side button 5 times, then touch and hold the screen for 3 seconds. Again, you can make your phone dial immediately in settings. On the iPhone, press and hold the side button and either volume button for a few seconds. There's also an option to trigger a 911 call by pressing the side button 5 times fast. Keep in mind, it's a good idea to visit the emergency SOS section of your smartphone to set up any emergency contacts you want to automatically notify if you dial 911. Now, when it comes to watches, on the Apple Watch, press and hold the side button to call for help. This is the flat button, not the round one. On the Google Pixel Watch, press the round crown button 5 times fast. After a brief countdown and alarm, it will dial. And on the Samsung Watch, press the home key 5 times fast. That's the upper key on the side of the watch. Keep in mind, on Fitbit devices, there isn't currently a way to quickly call for help. So what about using your voice? You can ask Siri to call 911 and Google Assistant too. And while Alexa can't directly dial 911, Amazon does have a subscription service called Alexa Emergency Assist, which will connect you to a trained agent for help.
That's good stuff. And that was Rich DeMuro reporting. It's always a good idea to familiarize yourself with these emergency features before you need them. Just be careful not to call 911 accidentally if you test them out. And still ahead, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. How a new flavor aims to also get out the vote. Plus, NFL fans will soon have something to cheer about with the return of football season. But that's not the only reason some folks will flock to at least one stadium. The tasty treat you'll have to see to believe, coming up in Coffee with Corey.
It's time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
Corey, it's not Friday.
No, it's not. I know that you thought it was Friday, and I wished it was Friday, but the weather is gorgeous outside.
Yeah.
So for starters, that's just fantastic. Right? And it's okay to be Thursday because that means tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
But you
our
know
good
when
news.
when the week is long and you just added a day, oops, I don't know.
It's okay. Let's talk some ice cream though.
Okay,
I know,
see,
right?
that makes it better.
Always better. So one popular ice cream maker wants to satisfy your craving for sweets and inspire you to head to the polls in November. So Ben & Jerry's is doing what it does best, launching a new ice cream called Churn Out the Vote. The limited batch flavor is packed with pretzel swirls, fudge chips, ripples of chocolate mousse in a creamy vanilla ice cream. Yes, please, right? So the company partnered with longtime friends of Black Voters Matter Capacity Building Institute to help inspire some optimism surrounding this election. Churn Out the Vote is part of a larger campaign to celebrate and activate young voters. That's, of course, especially young voters of color. In addition to scoop shops, the flavor will soon be available at a limited pint-in freezers across the country. And between now and November 5th, anyone can visit Ben & Jerry's website to check their voter registration status and find info about polling locations, early voting, and so much more.
Fascinating.
Churn Out the Vote.
I love their names, you know, kind of like, remember OPI nail polish was like one of the first ones to really come up with these really fun names and marketing, and so that's really fun.
Really good stuff. Well, Ben & Jerry's is always so creative, always fantastic stuff.
I like the Colbert one. It's Americone Dream. It has like mini waffle cones in there. It's Americone Dream.
How about that, right? Right. So this next story is pretty cool, right? So a recent father and son trip to Arkansas really paid off for one Arizona man. Will and Marshall Barnett traveled to Arkansas Crater of Diamonds State Park in late July. Well, their boys' week, road trip led to the pair to the 37.5-acre diamond search area, and they did not leave empty-handed. After filling up a few buckets of soil, father and son went to the park's wash pavilion to wet sift through their dirt. Well, lo and behold, Will spotted a glimmer at the bottom of his screen and quickly called his son Marshall over. How cute is that? The beautiful 2-carat diamond is rectangular in shape, about the size of a pencil eraser, with a light brown color resembling iced tea. While many visitors choose to name their diamonds they find the Crater of Diamond State Park. As frequent gold panners, Will and Marshall came up with the name Miner Find, as Will often calls his son Miner. Oh, well, the Miner Find is the 412th diamond registered at the park this year. I think this is so cool.
Wait, is that near? Okay, wait a minute. I just didn't realize that they were that color. And
like the sweet tea color?
Right. I went panning for diamonds, and I did find some little things, but I didn't know it was going to be that color. And so I'm wondering now. I thought it was going to be like, you know, like a diamond, like clear.
But that's like cleaned after. So you probably left, after your 45 minutes, you complained that you didn't find a thing, but you probably found a bunch and didn't even realize it.
Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's a diamond in the rough. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now I need to go back.
That's a live on location right there. Book in that segment. Okay. And finally, for many sports fans, a trip to the stadium is not only about their favorite team, but of course, it's what you can find at the concession stand. And as a result, many teams are trying to think outside the box when it comes to those culinary offerings. Well, the NFL Arizona Cardinals are introducing more than 50 new food items that will be sold during games this season, including a cotton candy burrito. State Farm Stadium will be home to this unique creation that includes cotton candy flavored ice creams topped with Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, marshmallows, Skittles, mini M&Ms, gummy bears, and sprinkles. Then all of that is wrapped in a melt-in-your-mouth cotton candy shell. Well, fans on social media have shown mixed reactions about this new treat. Some, of course, are concerned about the sugar content, and have been outraged and grossed out by it. On the other side, many folks are anxiously waiting to try the burrito when it debuts. Not to be outdone, other new extraordinary eats at the stadium include meatball hoagie on a stick and flaming hot Cheeto chicken tenders. Whew, right? So I'm gonna skip that one. I think I'm gonna skip all of those.
I think when you said outraged, I was like, I'm so glad because I'm offended by that, you know? So, yeah, it was like offensive that, you know.
More so, like, I'm sure my son would want to try that, and I'd be like, why am I spending $20 on that much sugar?
And it's like, I mean, you can only handle one bite, right? After one
and
bite,
then it's gonna be like, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, you're sick.
I know.
You know, it's so.
You know what's really good though is those
What?
barbecue nachos at AutoZone Park.
Really?
Those are so yummy, and they have really good ice cream over there.
Nachos.
Barbecue
Yes, I've
nachos,
had
yeah,
those.
Barbecue
Oh
nachos.
my! It has the
and they
cheese
have really
and
good
barbecue
ice
sauce.
cream.
Oh my goodness!
So,
yeah, they even have great hot dogs.
Yes.
And I love that stadium. And yeah, but you know what did sound good? That actually the meatball hoagie on a stick. Yeah, because maybe it's not so huge and massive and just.
I think he's gonna all messy and get all of you.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. Maybe tons of napkins.
Yeah, we have to think that out. All right, thank you
See you
for
tomorrow.
all the trending topics. Coffee with Corey, everybody. And don't change that channel. How does smoked chicken salad in a pineapple boat sound? That recipe and more coming up next when we go to the kitchen with Chef Stephen Leake. We are gearing up for the weekend already, and if you want a simple dish with a refreshing cocktail to go along with it, you're in luck. Live at 9 is on location at Southwest Tennessee Community College this morning, and that is where we find Chef Stephen Leake live in the kitchen. Hey, how are you, Chef?
Hey, Kanji, how are you?
Great, great. What are you demonstrating for us today?
Well, you mentioned that it's football season getting ready to start, so this is actually a great dish for that. It's also a great dish for if you want to do like a nice, healthy brunch for your ladies. And so, yeah, it's a really good, simple dish for any occasion, quite honestly.
Okay, so we're going to have a smoked chicken salad in a pineapple boat and also sangria. What is it? What's the drink?
It's a rosé sangria.
Yes. Okay. So let's walk through the chicken dish, and then we can't leave without hearing about the recipes in the drink.
Okay, gotcha. So for the chicken, I used a combination of breast meat and thigh meat. I like to use that thigh meat because it's juicier and has a little bit more flavor than the breast meat. Smoked those with some applewood chips yesterday, and then just let it cool off and then just dice it. Pretty simple technique. And this recipe is very, very simple. It takes probably more time to prep than it does to actually put it together. So right here I have some red and some green grapes. I have some chopped fresh pecans, some green onion, some brunoise diced peppers and celery, a little mayo, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. and that's a wrap. That's it. It's that simple.
Okay, so are you so then you get a pineapple, right? And explain about the cutting of the pineapple.
Yeah, so I tried to pick a smaller pineapple so that it wouldn't be so big. And I found these at the farmer's market. And so you can see here I just cut the pineapple into quarters, and then I'll take a knife and just trim out that core part there straight across the top. And then I'll make incisions right here on each end and just make V cuts, and then come up under the meat of the pineapple in between the skin. And then I'll take that out, and then of course I'll save that and I'll slice that and use that for part of the presentation and then for the plate itself.
Wow, and pairing pineapple and chicken, that's kind of a thing, you know, that really brings out a special flavor.
Oh yeah, yeah. The fruit with the smoked chicken, the pecans, and then the grapes that's in the salad itself is absolutely wonderful. Got a little bit of green onion in there to add just a little bit of a bite.
Oh, yes.
And then, of course, we just fold in some mayonnaise, and that's it.
And so how are you crushing the chicken? What is your, are you putting it in a blender or something?
No. So I just I use my chef's knife, French knife, and I just sliced it into julienne strips, and then just chop. You can just chop it, rough chop it. I mean, you don't have to be so precise, but yeah, just do a nice rough chop on it, and it works great. I like a little bit of size in the salad itself, so you can really taste that chicken.
Okay, and the nuts. I'm wondering how small you are chopping those down.
So if you look over here. I would say this is probably like a 1/8 of an inch size chicken. So like I said, I'll cut it into like sticks, julienne sticks, and then I'll just come back and dice it into little cubes.
Okay, let's see what is going into this sangria.
Yes, ma'am. So this is one of my favorite summertime cocktails. The sangria itself, I used a rosé wine, and you can just use any brand, whichever one you like. You don't have to use anything super expensive. Yeah, so just a nice rosé, and then I added 8 ounces of rum. 8 ounces of simple syrup. I squeezed in the juice of a lemon and an orange.
Oh wow. Okay,
and then I actually made these. Little sphere ice cubes. I have these ice molds I use with my ice carving business.
Wait,
and so you're able to. So you can go online and just Google sphere molds. Ice sphere molds.
But you have some,
it'll
right?
pop up
you
on
said
Amazon.
You have some?
Yes.
Oh,
so
you
I use these for my ice carving business when I get orders for cocktail ice or something.
Okay.
But what I did was I actually dropped in some blueberries, raspberries, grapes inside of the mold, and then filled it up with the tonic water here, and then stuck it in the freezer.
Okay, let's see that final look there. So this sounds like something you could do maybe for lunch, or something that you just light when it's really hot outside and you don't want to have too many calories. And is that bread over there?
So yeah, made some zucchini bread and some banana nut bread just to accompany the chicken salad. This was really one of my biggest lunch menu items when I was working in industry at the hotels and different places. This was probably one of my #1 breakfast. I made lunch orders.
Oh, you're so fancy. Zucchini bread, love it. Well, Southwest Community College is where, so lucky to have you there. We're putting the information on the screen. And if you want more information about Chef Leek and the programs there, you can call that number that you saw there. Thank you so much, Chef Leek, for making everybody extra hungry this morning. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Kanji.
Okay, and we'll be right back.
You can hear me better with the microphone on. I just wanted to let you know that. Friends, it's 9:54. Good morning, everyone, from the Severe Weather Center. I'm News Channel 3 weather expert Todd Demers. The view right now from the Gold Strike Skyview Camera Network is continuing to show a little bit of cloud cover across the area, and the mighty Mississippi River, which, if you've noticed lately, has been falling. It's down to about 7 feet right now on the Memphis gauge. Storm Tracker 3S continuing to keep a close eye on that tropical storm Debbie, still bringing high winds and heavy rainfall. More flooding rains are going to be possible. You've probably already seen some of the videos of what's been coming out of the Carolinas after that storm made its way through the Gulf of Mexico, North Florida, South Georgia, went offshore, gained some strength, and now it's going to head up towards the New England area. While here closer to home, we have been enjoying some northerly breezes. That's right, north winds bringing the humidity down, making for some very comfortable conditions that I think are going to be with us throughout the day. I know you enjoyed yesterday. You're going to enjoy today because it's going to be very similar. And believe it or not, we've got another frontal boundary that's going to reinforce some of that northerly flow behind this area of high pressure. And that's really going to help drop temperatures into the low and mid 80s heading into the weekend. You see the remnants of the storm system heading to the north and northeast as we make our way through the weekend. A mostly dry and stable weather pattern setting up for us over the next few days with overnight lows mid and upper 60s across East Arkansas, West Tennessee, and northern Mississippi. So in your 7-day forecast, sunny and warm, less humid conditions today with the north winds. Tomorrow, that secondary frontal boundary that I mentioned pushes through the area, and that reinforces the slightly drier and cooler air with mid 80s for afternoon highs heading into the weekend. Just some amazing weather for us for the middle of August. Let's enjoy it while we can, Kanji, because as you can see, temperatures warm right back up to those summertime levels by the time we get to next week. But boy, what a weekend we have shaping up.
All right, thank you, Todd. And thank you for joining us for Live at 9. Coming up tomorrow on our show, looking to make a difference in Memphis education, Dr. Patrick Washington and 2 of his Man Up Fellows share how they're changing the game for men of color in teaching. Then get ready for a cinematic treat as Memphis's own Aspen Kennedy and Priscilla Shirer give us a sneak peek of their powerful new film, The Forge. Plus, meet the Alsobrook family, whose kids are sprinting to success on the Junior Olympics track and in the cheer arena. Hear about this family affair. They're all going to be here. And don't miss out, Food Truck Friday is happening tomorrow. Taco Tiedlin's Loaded Chicken City Tacos. Nachos is going to be there. We'll see you tomorrow.